There's something that almost everyone gets wrong when they're thinking about buying a home. It's not how much house can I get approved for, but how much house can I actually afford to live in comfortably every single month. Because in Saskatoon, you're starting to hear this happen more often. Buyers get a big pre-approval number, they stretch to the top of it, and 6 months later, they're feeling a little bit stressed, say maybe they're house poor, and wondering why no one warned them about the real monthly costs. So, in this video, I'm going to break it down in a way most lenders and online calculators don't. We're going to walk through 3 real Saskatoon price points. I'll show you the full monthly cost, not just the mortgage. That means mortgage payment, property taxes, insurance, utilities, and a maintenance buffer. Real numbers, real life, and at the end, I'll give you a simple affordability rule you can use before you ever talk to a bank. I'm Conor, Palendat, Realtor with Betcher Real Estate Group, and if you need a top producing team to help buy or sell a home, all of my contact info is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and let's dive in. Before we jump into the numbers, let's set a few ground rules so this actually helps you. These examples are based on typical Saskatoon homes, not worst case scenarios and not unicorn deals. In today's Saskatoon market, around $450,000 is now the floor for a solid home in a good area. Below that, you're starting to compromise on things like location, layout, or condition. That's just the reality of where the city is heading. Your exact numbers will vary, but the goal here is clarity, not false precision. And one more thing. If you're watching this because you're thinking of moving to Saskatoon, this is exactly why so many people are choosing this city. You can still buy a home where the monthly payment doesn't control your entire life. So, moving on to our analysis. We'll account for the minimum down payment as that's beginning to become a lot more popular, starting with the $450,000 price point. This is what many people now consider the new entry point in Saskatoon. At $450K, you're typically getting a well-kept, older home or a modest newer build in a neighborhood you actually want to live in. Not perfect, but solid. Here's what the monthly costs look like, starting with your mortgage payment. With today's rates, you're around $2,350 per month. Property taxes at this level usually average around $300 per month. Home insurance is roughly $130 per month. Utilities are bigger than most people expect. Should budget $325 per month for your gas, power, water, and waste. Now, maintenance. Even good homes need work. There's no perfect home that is just immaculate and never needs any work. A realistic buffer here is $225 per month. So if you total all of that in, your all-in monthly cost at $450,000 is approximately $3,400 per month. For many households earning around $100,000 to $120,000, this feels manageable. Not cheap, but comfortable. This is where buyers often feel confident rather than stressed. Price point number 2 is $575,000. This is where most buyers want to be. At this price point, you're usually getting a newer home, better layout, more space, and a neighborhood you're excited about. This is kind of that emotional sweet spot. But there's a reality check. Your mortgage payment jumps up to about $3,000 per month. Property taxes increase to around $390 per month. Insurance comes in at nearly $150 per month. Utilities rise with size, so you're going to need to budget $375 per month, and maintenance needs to increase too. At this price point, you want to kind of sit around $275 per month as a realistic number to save for. If you add all that up, your all-in monthly cost at $575,000 lands around $4,200 per month. This is where buyers often say, hey, we're approved, we're good, but comfort depends heavily on lifestyle. Households earning $140,000 to $150,000 can qualify here, but this is where your daycare, car payments, travel, and your other savings goals start to matter a lot. This is the most common stretch zone in Saskatoon right now. Now, our last price point, $700,000. This is where the numbers get serious. At $700K, you're looking at higher end finishes, prime locations, or a true long-term family home, the kind people should plan to stay in for a decade or more. Here's what it really costs. Mortgage payment climbs to about $3,800 per month. Property taxes increase to more than $480 per month. Insurance, $170 per month. Utilities can easily hit $425 per month, especially in the winter. And maintenance is critical at this level of home. A safe buffer to put away is $325 per month. So again, you total this all up and your all-in monthly cost at $700,000 is approximately $5,200 per month. This price point easily requires household incomes north of $185,000 to feel comfortable, not just approved. And this is where stretching too far can quietly drain everything else in your life. If there's one thing you should kind of keep in mind throughout this whole process, one rule you should remember: try to keep your total housing cost under 35% of your gross monthly income. Banks may approve you up to the low 40s. That's their risk tolerance, not your happiness threshold. Approval answers the question, can I technically pay for this? Affordability answers, will I enjoy my life while paying this number? If your payment makes every other decision feel tight, it's too high, even if the bank says yes. The Saskatoon market is changing, and affordability today looks different from what it did even just a few years ago. Understanding the true monthly cost is what separates confident buyers from regretful ones. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or moving to Saskatoon and want real numbers based on your actual situation, just reach out. I'm happy to break this all down personally. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and check out my other Saskatoon real estate videos on my channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.